Welcome back. In a few moments, we've a Judy Garland classic from the winning Dorothy, Danielle Hope.
Woohoo!
But now, what do a world champion ice skater, rubber-faced monster and Celine Dion have in common? Well, they've all won the Eurovision Song Contest.
But can young Josh Dubovy...
You're catching me.
How do you say
He's a household name, isn't it?
Is it
Josh Dubovy.
Josh Dubovy from Basildon. Will he triumph in Oslo this Saturday? Now then, we are sure Josh is a lovely chap.
Sorry, I was down.
But that has been given a bit of a slating, hasn't it?
Now, yes, I don't live in a bubble. I've been on the blogs and the things, and Euro fans are worried. They're concerned about our chances. Now, the only thing I would say in its defence is that because last year Norway won with kind of that big kind of searing ballady thing with a bit of diddly-dee ethnic music in it. You see, I care. Now, this year, everyone's gone ballad, bit of an ethnic instrument, crazy.
Yeah.
So in the middle of all that, our little disco number might be a bit of a musical sorbet. And,
so it'll stand out.
It'll stand out, and we might pick up some votes along the way. We'll see. The thing with Eurovision, you cannot second guess it. Lordy won this competition. I mean,
Yeah, I know, that is
precisely.
true.
But also, the thing is that Europe really doesn't like us very much, and they vote against us. The Eastern Bloc countries vote for themselves, so we don't stand a chance.
They
of
don't
getting
vote
from them.
against us. They vote for other people. I do think that. And the other thing you forget is when they're giving 12 points to Azerbaijan, it's not because they're next-door neighbours to Azerbaijan. It's because that Azerbaijan have entered a huge pop star from that region. That song has been on the radio endlessly. It's been #1 in the charts. So it's just, if we sent kind of Elton John doing your song, I'm sure we'd win.
But do you think we would? Because the only people that are close to us are France, who wouldn't bother anyway.
Last year we came
Ireland would be
fifth.
thinking of their own, their own person.
Last year we came 5th because we sent Andrew Lloyd Webber and people knew who he was.
Yeah.
You think we would have won with Andrew Lloyd Webber? But anyway, what I was going to say was, have we...
It was a large mountain to climb to get to 5.
The voting has changed, though, so does that give us any more hope?
Well, what happened this year, so last year they changed it so that it wasn't just the televote, it was also the juries. And I think that really helped getting the juries back involved, so it's half and half. This year, they're doing an odd thing where the phone lines are open all the way through.
Right.
Which is fine if you're familiar with all the songs, and some of Europe are, because, they watch all the preview shows and they watch the semi-finals and things. Because we're not in the semi-finals, I think that might be a disadvantage to us, because people don't know the song.
Well, maybe you could persuade them to put our song first, which would mean that they'd be voting for us right from the word go.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see what happens, because previously it was really bad to go early on, because people have forgotten you by the time the phone lines were open.
Oh, yeah.
So it was always an advantage to come about 2/3 of the way through.
Because isn't it if you're second to go on, that's
the
the
death.
bad...
I don't think anyone's ever won performing second.
Really?
Never
So that's
happened.
the position you don't want to be. What position are we? Don't say second.
We're 12th.
Oh, so that's all right.
12.
Although it does have a 2 in it. Right.
Yeah. And a 1.
Yes. Oh, well, there we are then. That'll be the reason they all use them. What's lovely, you've taken so brilliantly to this, and Terry Wogan's shoes were big shoes to step into, but everyone loved what you did last year, so pressure's off this year, isn't it?
I do feel last year was the scary year because, I love Terry doing it, and I was saying last year when I was in the booth with little headphones on, I was hearing Terry's voice in my... you watch it, and I'm hearing the ghost of Terry's voice in my head because you've been listening to him for 35 years.
Yeah.
And he turned it into a really lovely job. I'm sure when he got the job 35 years ago, people were going, oh, lucky him. He made it a great gig. So, I was thrilled when they offered it to me.
There'll be parties up and down the land, of course.
And actually,
Saturday
if people want to go to the website, bbc.co.uk and /Eurovision, tell us about your parties, tell us what drinking games you're playing, and I might give you a shout out, as the kids say, on the television.
Now,
Frankly, it's something to say.
You didn't know that your Dorothy was in today.
I didn't, the gorgeous Danielle.
This
Danielle
thing
Ho.
isn't slung together, you know. We plan these things.
There she is.
And a very worthy winner.
Oh, listen, we're all thrilled for it. It was such an exciting, brilliant night on Saturday. It was just wonderful, just wonderful. I'm really happy for it.
Well done. Well, it looks like the ash cloud has disappeared, so you'll be able to get to Oslo, providing, of course, you're
fingers
which airline you're
crossed
flying
for
on, whether
No,
they're on
it's-
strike or not. But there you go. We'll look forward to it. Thank you very
Thanks a
much
lot, guys.
indeed.
Thank you very much.
Right,
Thank
there
you.
we go. Well, that is